Other arrested in East LA for a triple homicide investigation of 3 children under the age of 3. Fox 11's Hal Eisner joins us live now with more. Hal, what is going on?
Well, it's a very, very sad situation here on Ferris Street in East Los Angeles. If you take a look behind me, you can see a makeshift memorial there that's been growing all day long. Mourners coming from all over to pay their respects to children that were so incredibly young. They were 4 years old, 3 years old, and 1 month old. The children of Sandra Chico and her husband. Chico is in the custody of LA County Sheriff's deputies, and the family has spent the day praying under that tent.
Yo le agradezco a toda la comunidad que se han preocupado por nosotros.
While grateful to the community for its support, Rosalba Castillo is at a loss after her 3 grandchildren were found dead in their bedroom.
No sabemos la causa ni el motivo.
In Spanish, Rosalba says a motive is not known in the triple deaths, but her daughter-in-law, Sandra Chico, wasn't well. Chico arrested by deputies on suspicion of murder. Neighbor Rafael Flores, speaking in Spanish also, says he'd see her walking by the house. He says she wouldn't talk and looked very depressed. It was a head shaker for other neighbors who had differing stories about the family.
I'm shocked. I really am, because that family is really united.
I'm shocked, because also I knew the mother and the husband. They always walking down the street, and they looked happy, and I don't know what happened.
And of the mourners, Petra Garcia, who does not know the family, said the news of the deaths moved her to bring candles after a sleepless night of thinking about the children. Then there's little Deliza Nunez and her uncle Moses Diaz. They came quite a distance to pay their respects. They came from Rosemead.
She wanted to come. Yes, we had to be here because she wanted to be here.
Why did she want to be here? She see it on TV or what?
I guess she's seen it on TV, and I guess her little heart wanted to leave flowers for him. I have a 1-year-old son, and it's terrible. It's a terrible thing.
Sandra Chico is expected to be arraigned tomorrow. Meanwhile, she's being held on $2 million bail. Back to you.
Hey, Hal, one last question for you. What are we hearing from officials at this point in time? I thought it was interesting that the LA Sheriff's Department says there were no known prior calls to this home, because that's pretty unusual for a situation like this.
Well, what the Sheriff's Department will tell you right now is that it's under investigation. So they're not giving out a whole lot of information. I think one of the things that's interesting, if you don't mind, if you take a look back at that makeshift memorial, everything is in threes. 3 flowers, 3 candles, 3 teddy bears. This is what people have been doing, and there's such emotion in this neighborhood that when you go up to people and you try to talk with them and you try to get some kind of information about what they know of the family or what their reaction is, a lot of people just simply don't want to discuss this because it's so difficult involving the children. We should know a lot more later from the Sheriff's Department, and surely tomorrow during the arraignment.
Yeah, I mean, a devastating situation, especially how young they are. We'll be keeping our eyes on that press conference. Have they confirmed that they are going to have a press conference tomorrow, or is that just still unsure as well?
No.
Okay.
No, it's an arraignment. It's an arraignment in court, and she's expected to be in court for that arraignment, which has to be done within a certain period of time after being arrested, and she's arrested on suspicion of homicide.
Okay. All right, Fox 11's Hal Eisner reporting for us live out of East Los Angeles. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Sure.